Go.
Is it working?
I think so. Yep.
Nice.
And now it's time for
You got
sourdough.
it? Nice. Well, we could put me up there and then move my little walker out of the way and you can do the bread over here.
You want to go up here?
No,
Or
on
over
that
here?
side.
Okay.
Yeah, keep me on that side. Let me just get that way.
Scooting, scooting, scooting.
Yee. So I have to walk with the walker. Yeah, we can toss that out because I'll be on the counter the whole time.
Okay.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Hey. I had to get up on here.
There you go. Okay. Take 2 because take 1 did not take.
Let me double check on your phone to see if it actually is going right now.
If we actually have a live stream.
Are you gonna flip your bread right now or whatever? Can
Yes.
you fold your bread right there?
Right here?
No, right there on the.
On this side?
Is there enough space?
I guess.
So we are doing another kitchen tour, but this time
With volume.
with volume.
Hopefully.
No, hopefully. Let me try to remember. And you get to see a little bit of how my brain works currently. Like, it's struggling.
Today, some days are good days for Abby. Today is not.
I mean, it's a good day because I'm alive, but my brain is not working. It hasn't been working as high quality. It looks like it's working as high quality as my brain is normally supposed to work. So the other day I was like, oh, my brain's kind of working normally. And then I was like, but I still have MS and I'm still not at 100%. And I was like, wait, so normally is still not okay? I was like, oh no.
But anyway, we thought we'd try the kitchen tour again.
Yeah.
So
Right now you're just watching the back of Frank, which is fine.
Unfortunately, I don't have my little stainless steel island set up yet.
Yep. Well, even if we did it, I wouldn't be able to use the
I'm
kitchen.
just doing a stretch and fold on my sourdough.
Frank is thriving in his.
I'm in my housewife era.
I love that for you.
Actually, I prefer the gender neutral term homemaker.
Oh my goodness, why are you this way? So I'm going to post a, there we go, yeah, there we go. I'm going to post a live for everybody that is not online, so let's do that real quick. Oh no, that is the wrong thing. Now people can show you love. I don't.
There you go.
My fingers are taking a second, so you have to have a little bit of patience with us. Yeah, I feel like I'm falling off to the right. I'm gonna scoot into the corner. Okay, now let's make live to get everybody logged on to our. So give me a sec. You can see what it looks like behind the scenes when I normally do this.
Are you doing a live on Instagram too?
Yeah.
Oh my.
So our
This seems
live
like too
from.
much.
No, now I have to restart it because I already had what I was going to say really quick. It's not too much. It's one thing that I'm not touching and another one that I'm just going to be touching for 30 seconds. So we uploaded a live, or thought so, and it apparently messed up and did it without volume. So we're trying and doing a take 2. So if you head over to the link right here, I don't know where my finger is pointing. You'll be able to find us on the live we are currently on. So definitely hit the link and you'll see us on the live and you'll transfer to YouTube to see us horizontally. There we go. And then I just have to post that. All right, so what are we working on today?
All right, so.
Go back that way because you're going to be off cam on this side.
Kitchen tour.
Take 2 with a working kitchen because at this point I'm hungry.
Yeah. So you may see, the first thing you may notice is Abby's collection of baskets. Abby loves her baskets, and
I love them at the yard sales. Like all of these have been from a yard sale. Not one has been bought full price. It's literally, I love
this. I think this one was the most expensive one, and it was like $10.
Yeah.
I think all
The
the
one
rest,
with the wine thing.
I think
that we
everything
have
else
to
was
fix?
like 5 or under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I could literally like look at them and tell you how much they were. Actually, the most expensive one, grab that one.
Which one?
The one with the bottle holder. I got that one in Michael's, and I paid $24 for it because it has the little bottle opener attachment. Yeah. Let me do this while you continue.
So, moving this way, we have our spice cabinet here. We just use these little ball jars to put all our various spices in. We got some maple sugar here from New York. Thanks, Mom. And then we have under here our cast iron. We have two of these actually. One's behind Abby. And we love our cast iron because it's pretty easy to clean up. You can use it for basically everything. It doesn't heat up super fast, but it retains heat really, really well. And once you get it seasoned, it really is non-stick, which is really nice. One additional benefit, Abby's had some anemic episodes in the past where she's very low on iron. Doesn't help her red blood cell count at all. So cooking with cast iron actually increases the amount of iron in your food. Not by a whole lot, it's a little bit, but it does help. So this is our little cast iron holder. There's that. This is my handy dandy knife block. I do believe a sharp knife is a safe knife. So
I chopped my finger off. Oh, the heater.
So I keep all my knives very, very sharp. One of the things I use for that is I actually use a ceramic honing rod, not a steel one. Steel honing rods on a microscopic level kind of slice your edge up. What?
I'm talking about them.
Kind of slice your edge up and kind of makes it more serrated and smooth. Ceramic honing rods really do keep the edge that you put on your knives very well honed. So I'm going to turn the heater off real quick because that's probably annoying to listen to in the background.
This is what it looks like when I'm like doing stuff online and stuff. It's literally just copy, editing, and posting whatever I need to post. So you're literally seeing a live moment of me actually getting on stuff and posting stuff in real time. Like this is, like a lot of people never see the behind the scenes of what I'm doing, and this is literally what I'm doing. Yep.
So, oven. This oven's things.
You can't see anything like lower than this, huh?
I have no idea.
So we can't even show like this stuff in that one. I was very proud of organizing that one this morning.
Okay.
But we'll tour parts of you later.
Down here, random pots and pans. Got our oven, making our sourdough in there right now. Behind Abby, there's a whole nother rack of cast iron pans, as well as our salt and pepper. I use pinch pots so I can just, do a little salt bay, throw it in there. And it's just easier to just grab and toss it in than it is to shake it out and measure it and all that. I never measure that stuff. Got our butter, our olive oil, and our lard for cooking. What we use just depends on what we're making. But we avoid all seed oils in this kitchen. We're seed oil free.
Oh, it's so bad for you.
Linoleic acid, look it up.
That was actually like the most recent thing we've learned a lot. It's linoleic.
A little. Anyway. I got, on the other side of Abby, we got our utensil
I can
drawer.
move me down in a second. Give me a sec to finish this, and then we're good.
Okay.
You got through all that? Show them my favorite muffin tin, the little one. It's cute.
Yes, indeed. We use this for
Rarely.
Predominantly, it's our cast iron muffin tin.
Mm-hmm.
We predominantly use this for Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
And it's only
it's only for Yorkshire pudding for your grandma's stuff.
And it's only a 6-pack, but there's only 2 of us, and if we have 2 more people over, that's perfect amount. So
yeah,
this is our Yorkshire pudding pan. And this is Abby's pan.
Tiny little pan.
This is also Abby's pan.
Those are my favorite, okay?
By comparison, here's a regular 9-inch skillet. So
they're live right now. Go on YouTube. And then we can move me over and then continue. Give me a sec to Oh my goodness, I
This
hate
is our-
my phone. It literally, I typed everything I was going to text your
Well,
mom.
That's not your phone. Watch your
Okay,
mouth.
text your mom and dad separately so that they don't see each other's numbers. And I literally typed in, go log on to YouTube. We're live right now because they wanted to know. So I was going to do that. And then it immediately chose to start typing again. This is my life right now. Okay, ooh, smoothie.
Goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm. What I was trying to do is copy and paste it. Okay, now you can scoot me over so we can continue the tour because
May I?
they can't know realistically what would be the normal thing to do if I'm in the way. Move me over.
There we go.
Thank you. Yeah, so just put that side on the corner and then scoot it over here.
Rotate.
And then we can move me to
Pivot.
literally we're pivoting.
Okay. So now I got the left sides on the oven there. You want your breakfast smoothie?
Can you see me?
Yes. You're front and center.
Let me put my foot
Can't lift your leg again.
without flashing. Yeah, no, the leg just, that muscle, that leg, well, both legs don't have that muscle to be able to do
Okay,
that.
so
Sadly, I can't do that. Scoot over so they can see what it looks like when it's in
this
spot.
they can see it.
Oh.
So this is the other cast iron that we have. This is Abby's favorite stuff over here because we have our cast iron
My favorite.
bread pan, which Abby absolutely loves.
I mean, that's where I learned how to make bread. Like, I posted a lot. I didn't make the fancy bread like you. I'm not that smart. But I made some lovely loaves. I'll put it in a post so that way they can see because they were beautiful. Me and Gio spent a whole entire, summer making bread and testing that out. So I make some solid sandwich bread, but it spikes my sugar, so I don't eat it.
On the bottom here, we have our wok. We have a big wok, and there's actually a little wok in the middle of it. The big one's for like a family of 8, so we don't really break that one out too often.
We're hoping for the future.
We got some of our cast iron pans. These are the bigger ones for frying up bigger things. And then we have Abby's other favorite cast iron.
This is our recent adventure trying to figure it out.
Most recent adventure. It is a waffle iron.
Waffles are
Abby
my favorite.
loves waffles, and we haven't had waffles in forever because we just don't have the counter space for a dedicated waffle maker.
No.
But we have the cast iron space for a dedicated cast iron waffle maker. This thing has been a little tricky to use.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just because it's
We
not
got an
seasoned.
idea for the next time.
Yeah, there's a few different things I want to try. I think my batter was too thick, and I don't think I didn't really season this or anything. I just kind of threw some oil on it and called it a day. So I think if I put it through a few rounds of seasoning,
In the oven with the high
you put
the high heat.
Put it in your oven, put oil on it, put it in the oven at like 500 degrees, like 20-30 minutes, and then it should be seasoned. I'll probably put it through 2 or 3 rounds of that, and then see if I can get it non-stick, just like you would with a pan, because this thing's really smooth.
Isn't there an animal that if stuff is not an animal, but if stuff is out of sight, it's not, or what is that called when it's out of your sight, you forget about it?
Proprioception? No, it's not proprioception. It's object permanence.
Oh, okay. I just looked down and I was like, oh, my smoothie.
It didn't exist 2 seconds ago. Suddenly it does.
It didn't.
Abby's the kind of person that forgets she's playing hide and go seek. She's supposed to go seek, and she's just like, oh, all my friends are gone, and she just starts walking around the house, doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, it's been 4 hours.
We have our salt. We went through that. Yeah.
Yeah. We talked about the pinch pots, salt and pepper, a butter dish for my room temperature butter, olive oil. We ran out of our lard, so we have Calicrate Cattle Company rendered pork fat. which
It's pretty good.
love Calicut beef. They got good stuff. So, but I am excited about someday getting a couple more pigs and getting our
Doing
own.
that again
Get
when
our
I
own
can
yard
actually
again.
do that. And then we have our blender for my smoothie, obviously. And then, ooh, look at the new wooden knives I bought you.
What a knife! I didn't even know
No,
about
just
those.
wooden spoons. I'm sorry.
I'm not a drummer.
No,
Yeah, Abby got me some new wooden spoons that are
Yeah,
quite a
because the
bit.
other ones were like, they weren't, excuse me, they weren't finished. So anything we made, I'm gonna cough.
Just
You can tell them what.
basically, the other ones would soak up whatever you were cooking them with. They got really nasty really fast, so we're throwing them away anyway. So we got these. I'm probably still gonna give these a light coat of olive oil or
Of course,
something
you're
on
gonna
them.
sand them and then put an actual.
Oh, I'm not gonna sand them. They're already really
Okay.
well finished. Actually, yeah, I feel. They're actually. I
Oh
probably would not have finished them on this high of a grid. Actually, I probably would have done like a 120 because this is something you want to have a grip on while you're using it.
Also, while we're already on it, OXO sponsor, because Frank is obsessed with everything OXO currently.
It's quality kitchen gear at a reasonable price.
So if one of your people watching this stuff, when we name drop your company, send us a link or send us an email.
Anyway,
Oh, let me scoot over.
this is my kitchen composter. So, contrary to popular belief, you don't actually compost everything in here. It's basically a glorified waste basket that you toss all your organic compostable scraps into.
I'm trying to scoot down and I can't, so I might need your help. My leg is stuck, but that's okay. It's because I'm not, hold on. It's because my dress is like all the way up here, and that's why I'm not sliding. Thank you.
And
Ah!
there we go.
Oh,
So this is really handy because I got my cutting board right here, so when I get all my scraps together, I just open it up, toss them in here, and
can you double check that we're actually on screen? Because I'm
and
not...
every day, well, the screen goes all the way over to the window, so
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay, continue.
So every couple days, I'll go and toss this out in compost, and then the chickens will pick through it, and they'll have a good time with the scraps. And as they're picking through it, they're pooping in my compost, so I get nice high nitrogen fertilizer added to it, and yeah, it's a good thing all around. I like that. This is my kombucha. So this little turban-looking thing is just to keep dust and stuff out.
It's moving the bubbles.
These are my scobies, got my thermometer on the side, and this little nifty thing here is a heater because it does get cold in this kitchen sometimes.
It always is cold in here.
Yeah, so for good fermentation to take place, I strapped a little heating mat to it, and it keeps it, I think it's at 77 right now. Yeah, keeps it at 77. Kombucha should be like 70, like at the lowest, like 70, 72. And it'll do pretty good all the way up to 85. So yeah, that's my kombucha. And then I have my
Right next to the
sourdough
heater.
starter, which is a little crusty right now.
I just got a bunch of stuff over here.
I don't know if you can see this right now, but it's pretty.
Your cameras are to the left. There, yeah.
It's pretty bubbly in there, which is good.
Pink.
I
You
just.
might have been right.
That's fine. They'll see it eventually. It's pretty bubbly, which means that's good. I just used some of it this morning and refed it to make a sourdough loaf. And then I have my ginger bug. If this looks crazy to you, that's because it is. Basically, all this is ginger, water, and sugar.
Honestly, that one scares me way less than the kefir the other day.
I take ginger, I shred it on my grater, I dump about a tablespoon in here, dump a tablespoon of sugar in here, do that for a couple of days, and then I pour about half of it off, strain out a bunch of the ginger, and take that that 1 cup that I made, and toss it into things like my sparkling ginger lemonade,
Goose is letting you know that she needs them.
which is
wait.
over. I'm
Scoot me over.
showing the lemonade.
Yeah, Frank.
Yep.
Scoot me over. You can do stuff with my body to get out of the way.
You heard it here, folks. You can do stuff with my body.
On my foot. I
stuff.
put it down and then we move me over.
Okay.
You're so dumb. Yeah, you should be able to. Huh?
I'm 5.
I know, but you should be able to see everything.
Oh,
Now.
look, a smoothie.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
Thank you.
my little super intense organizational system. I have K on the top for kombucha, and I have G on the top for ginger. Yes, indeed. So let's see if this one, I burped these this morning. We had a kefir explosion in here the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. Nice little fizzy.
How many
smoke
more
at
days?
the top.
How many more
I love
days does it have to do that?
That's probably ready right now. Unfortunately, I think I oversalted these because I took a little taste out of one of them, and it was pretty salty. So
Try it.
We'll see. We'll try it here in a second. Or should I try it?
No, try it now.
Try it now. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Cups are up here.
Yeah. Up here is our plate. We have a lot of stuff. I think you can still see this, but we have our plates.
We're using a lot of paper right now.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
We have our plates that I normally used to use and I could wash. I currently can't wash. And Frank just can't keep up with everything.
Well, I can't keep up with taking care of Abby,
and
doing
care
all
of
the
house,
housework
yeah.
and doing my stuff as well. It's just a
So
lot.
it's a lot. So I have that, and then I have my little fruit baskets, and then the random odds and ends that Frank has collected over the years.
Look how fizzy this is.
Oh yeah, that looks really good. I'm not gonna try it. I mean, I'm gonna try it, but it's gonna gross, it's gonna gross me out. But we have random stuff again. Ooh, show 'em my cup.
Ginger lemonade.
My cup, measuring cup thing. Because that is like my pride and joy.
Oh yes.
A lot of,
Abby's
no, the other one, but yeah.
Abby's magnetic measuring cups.
So as we've been shopping and stuff like that, like I obviously got.
This one?
Yeah, that one too. It's glass.
Glass measuring cup. This one.
No, that one's a cute one too. No, I'm good. They're all my favorite.
But you said measuring cup. These are all the measuring
Yeah,
cups.
no, they're all my favorite.
Okay.
But as like before, whenever I was like before I was broken, I would be able to buy stuff as I went shopping, and so I would buy a lot of stuff at Target and at what was the shopping store that I used to go to up by the
Williams-Sonoma?
no
Container
the place
store.
to get cheap stuff that was on sale, like Ross but bougier, TJ Maxx. There we go.
Okay.
It just takes me a couple minutes, okay?
Okay.
Well, that's not the that's not the word.
You didn't even taste it. Get a good gulp.
No, I did. I filled my mouth. No, I did fill my mouth.
Fill it twice.
No,
She
I'm
goes-
good. It takes a second to hit. Anyways, so I used to buy a lot of stuff at TJ Maxx, and that's what I kept. So I had some cute
It is a
measures.
little salty, huh?
Yeah, I think that's why I was okay with it. But I had measuring cups that were stacked up on each other that I bought at, I think, TJ Maxx. And I had them hanging right here and stuff like that. So as Frank has taken over the kitchen, he's been going through and upgrading everything that I bought for very cheap that worked for pretty much the 12 years we've been married. And he's going through and upgrading it too.
Things that actually work.
Well, for you. They worked for me when I had them.
Yeah.
But they're working for you. Did we go through this one already?
Yeah, cups.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my Yeti collection, again, Yeti sponsors. I'm literally obsessed and don't use anything else.
So over here, I got my cutting board because I was just cutting everything on the counter, and that didn't really.
Yeah, it messed it up a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't really too great because this isn't like a super. It's not like a marble countertop, which I wouldn't want to cut on granite or anything either, because that just doubles your knives. You're just tacking into a stone.
We'll eventually get Kelly in here to help us redo
Yeah.
this and turn it into an actual
Oh.
thing.
Off topic, but fun fact, something I was looking at is doing granite overlays. So you basically just take like a 1/4 inch of granite instead of doing like a whole slab. You just get a little bit of granite and put it over the top of everything. I don't know exactly how that would work out in this particular kitchen, but it's something that I want to
Connor or Tinker.
Investigate.
Connor or Tinker, if you're listening, tell Kelly we have a job for him in the future.
He's a metal and wood guy. I don't know if he does stone, but stone's a lot. It's specialized. But anyway.
He'll figure it out.
If anyone could, he could.
I mean, okay, to pause and explain. Everything you see in our house literally is a result of Kelly. So they actually sold us our house, and they're the ones that finished it. So when they were going through updating this one and redoing it, I would walk down here and talk to Tinker and give my opinion on stuff. So when she was asking about paint and stuff and showing me the different colors, I was like, oh, this gray looks good. Or like different things like the doors or whatever they were putting in. I would at least give like a few selections here and there every once in a while when I walk there. And then with Connor, there was one time we were sitting in the backyard and nothing was out there. And so me and Frank were sitting out there with Connor dreaming. She was in here doing something. And me and Frank were out there sitting with Connor dreaming up everything we were going to put in the backyard and where it was going to go. And so we literally, like, when we came back, that was probably like 3 years in.
They didn't redo the house for 3 years, would you?
No, 3 years into moving here.
Oh, 3 years after we moved into this house.
Connor came over and I was like, look at my backyard. And he was like, yeah, that's literally what you guys were dreaming up. And I was like, yeah.
Long story short, if you see anything in here done right, that was Kelly. If you see it and it's messed up, that was probably me.
And if it was done and it was done cute, it was Tinker.
Yeah.
And then Connor does everything.
But this is my very special cutting board. It's very special because it's mine. No other reason. It is made out of walnut. I like walnut because it's a little bit softer than like the acacia that you'll usually see on a lot of cutting boards. And bamboo is really not great for cutting boards because it's a grass, and grass is really good at dulling knives. You want me to take this?
And it's the beautiful. No, drink some. Okay. And the beautiful cutting board is where I almost cut my finger off. I cut my finger off after the second visit to the hospital. No, the first visit to the hospital. Yep. I was trying to cut a potato, which, I had been making my breakfast and stuff like that. And I was trying to cut a potato and the potato rolled off and it got my finger. And luckily I have very, very, very healthy nails. And so I didn't cut it off, and that's when Frank was like, okay, we're going to go get your nails done because I can't help you with that at this point. So he started taking me to get a manicure and pedicure.
I also banned you from knives, but that's beside the point. But
I also got the other one, too.
After I banned her from knives, she was like, nah, I got this. Cut herself again.
Yeah, look. This is the one, and you can still see it on
there. So this is an end grain cutting board. So if you think of my hand as like a 2x4, you have like the surface grain, like the edge grain, and then the end grain here where all those wood fibers run through. So this is basically oriented so that all the end fibers are right here, and the knife can pass not through, like not easily, but kind of through those end grains, and it doesn't dull it so bad so quickly. Like if you think about if you're splitting wood, it's easier to stand the log up and kind of chop it through the end grain than it is to lay it on its side. Sometimes it depends, but that's how most people chop wood. And so if you think about it like that, dulls the edge less, makes for a better cutting board. And then, hopefully I'm not in the way.
Do you have my phone? Do you have your phone?
I do.
Can I borrow it for a sec? I need to Google something.
Here is our fancy handy dandy bread box, which I only have this little bit of sandwich loaf left. This is just a quick bread that I made with instant yeast to get us through until my sourdough was ready. And this is the little cutting board that it came with.
So cute.
The tiny little serrated thing.
I'm not allowed to use that one either.
You are not.
Until I get better, so come back a year from today and see if I can cook.
And then, I have no idea if I'm on frame now. Okay. If I stand over here, if I stand over here.
Solid.
This is our KitchenAid. I'll pull this out a little bit. There we go. So this is KitchenAid. You know it, you love it. Sponsored us on top of this
sponsor us.
is a mock mill. Mock mill is basically a stone. I'm gonna take this off actually so I can show it. And some flour's gonna fall out because I just used it this morning to grind the last of our.
Shake it on the
wheat.
trash can so it doesn't go everywhere here right now.
But this mock mill attachment is really, really handy. Oops, didn't mean to do that. It's really, really handy because it is a stone grinder, which is really nice. And it attaches right to the KitchenAid, which is also really, really nice. So, we'll just do this little thing here. So if you look in here, you can see a couple of stones. This is the slot where all the grains are going to pour into. At the end here, the KitchenAid is going to be spinning this, and that's going to spin that stone there. So as the grain passes through, it gets ground between the two stones, falls out, hits this handy dandy little metal slide, and falls into your KitchenAid bowl ready for you to process further. So I love this thing. It makes my life a whole lot easier. When we first started getting into grinding our own grains, I have like an old school coffee mill that I was like trying to like spin and grind my grains with, and it took me like 30 minutes to get enough grain for like a biscuit, and that was not fun. Did you get it?
Yeah, I was just trying to remember what it was called.
What?
I'll tell them in a sec.
So we got this guy. It was like $2.20, I think, and I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of it.
Yeah,
Love
and
it.
how much is the wheat that we buy? It was only like $20 for a big bag or whatever.
The wheat I buy is like
Push it back a little bit more so you can move me over there.
The wheat I buy is 75 cents a pound.
Oh, wow. And then what other KitchenAid?
Yes.
This is what Frank is literally, so for
over
Christmas, he really went hard on.
So this is a pasta sheet roller. So you make your pasta dough, roll it through here into sheets, and then you can run it through. Like this is a fettuccine maker, so you can run it through that, and it comes out as fettuccine on the other side. So take your sheets, drop them in, bam, off you go. You got pasta.
What other pasta attachments do we have? We don't have to show them what
So we have fettuccine, we have lasagna. No, look at it. It says lasagnetti.
Yeah,
Why?
lasagna.
Italians are pretentious.
Yeah, they should be.
Capellini and spaghetti.
Considering the Italians were the only ones that when we literally started getting really fat in America, they got very healthy and stayed skinny. It's like one of the very few countries that literally wasn't affected by...
Read the book, End of Craving, and it'll tell you more about how different countries addressed the pellagra crisis at the turn of the century.
We added
centuries ago.
enrichment to our wheat.
And the Italians raised rabbits and grew gardens.
And told everybody to grow gardens. So
This
I
is
have
my-
a lot of mad respect for the Italians.
This is my KitchenAid meat grinder. It's also got different attachments. Sausage maker, all that. That's the packer for it. Love it. Haven't gotten a chance to use it, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Got
I mean, that'll come in really handy when we do pigs again.
Yo.
It would have come in really handy when we did pigs.
When we had the pigs.
We could have made sausage.
And this is the latest addition to my kitchen. Again, OXO.
Oh, scoot me over, could. Oh, well, never mind.
So this is my mandolin. Basically, you set this up to different, bring this over. So you got your super sharp blade over here. You twist this knob, set it to different depths. It even has little blades that pop out for French fries. And yeah, I'm really excited to use this one as well.
Show them the one we had.
I had a very, very small one comparatively. And I've just been, for comparison, and I've just been using it all the time. So
I think I bought that one at Walmart.
No, we bought that one at Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was on sale for like $8 or something. And we were like, yeah, this is a
Let's
good.
test it out and see if it's something we want.
Yeah, really, this is a good as chance as any to see if we actually want a mandolin. And honestly, I'm a huge fan. I don't know what this is. Oh.
Oh.
Apparently it has different colors. I didn't even know that. I'm just fooling around over here.
It's cool. That's a really good one. Again,
Yeah.
OXO, sponsor us.
Yep.
We'll be good
But
salesmen.
I'm already happy with this, and I haven't even used it yet. I think I'm gonna cut some French fries with it today.
Oh,
We'll see.
that
Because
sounds good.
Because I want burgers tomorrow. So
Oh,
obviously
you have to put the fries right now and then put them in the water.
Okay, so I went on an adventure to figure out how to make good French fries, and the best way that I've figured out
You're
so
still
far.
on that adventure, Frank.
That's why I said so far. is to cut the fries, soak them in cold water overnight. Like I'll put them in the fridge, soak them overnight, pour them off in the morning, and then I will get a pot of boiling water. I'll add a little bit of vinegar to it, apple cider if I'm feeling a little spicy, and you need me to help you get your
No,
foot
I
again?
was trying to. I didn't
Okay.
realize this has a bar right there, so I'm
Yeah.
putting my legs down.
Boil them, like parboil them for like 30 seconds to a minute in that mixture. Lay them out on a paper towel to steam dry. Once they're all dried off, then fry them in lard, and then you get pretty. Do you need help? You get pretty good crunchy fries that stay crunchy. But I found that the consistency of the fry, like that they're all the same thickness, is super important. Because otherwise you get a few that are like really, really crunchy and like just burnt to a crisp, and a few that are like barely fried at all, and then the ones in the middle are fine. There's only like 10 of those. So using the mandolin to make fries is huge.
I think we're done. The rest is mine. The bread maker and the. Man, I looked it up and now I can't remember what it was. Give me this phone again. It's the last thing on your Google.
When you make your own food, it's called cooking.
Yeah, that's stupid Google.
I had to know. What is
Well,
it?
look,
What
this
is it
is
called?
what I typed.
What is it called when you make food from scratch?
Scratch cooking, surprisingly. I was like, is that it? It's called scratch cooking. Alright, scoot me over so I can show my favorite stuff over there.
Scoot in the boot.
Okay. Wait, let me put my skirt down. Try
And-
to stay modest, don't
It's 11 o'clock, so I'm going to start making us lunch and call it breakfast. Or making us breakfast and call it lunch.
No, I ate breakfast because I ate the smoothie.
True.
Oh, I still got blocked it.
I'm
Anyways,
still in the mood for
you can still see me and the food up here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Also, if you've never tried it, jowl bacon.
Yeah, our Doug, the guy we get our grass-fed milk from, I at the market this last summer or whatever, I just kept going up and I was like, give me something new I've never tried and I'll make it into food. So that's where we got like the testicles that were the beef testicles that we made chicken nuggets.
Beef fries.
Yeah, the beef fries. We made some other random stuff. He gave us a big liver. He gave us what other one did he give us? He gave us some very unique
Well,
ones.
the liver's not that weird.
No, but I mean,
There was one cut he gave us. I don't know what it was
lunch
because
with the water.
I don't know what it was because he didn't know what it was. He said they didn't label this one, and I can't tell where it's from on the cow. So here you go.
Yeah. So that's what we
I
do.
was like, okay.
Yeah, Doug just tells us what to make and we learn it. So yeah, that was fun. So the gel bacon was the big one. He was like, have you ever tried gel bacon? And we were like, no. And he's like, try it. And we were like, okay. Also, the other one that he gives us is the pork. They're pork chops, but they're like really big, so they literally taste like pork steaks. They're good. And we're over here now. So again, the thing that Frank is doing is he's buying all of the stuff that he wants or whatever, but like it's a joint effort. So he finds what he wants. I choose the colors and the aesthetic because I'm like, I mean, I have the cheaper version of this stuff, so if you're just trying to upgrade us, that's cool. Eventually, I'll get to the point where I can actually cook and move in stuff in my kitchen. So I'm going to go back to using that stuff. So we kind of compromise in between. So as you can see, a lot of the stuff we have is like silver or white, and then if we buy a color, it's always black. So my entire house is black, white, silver, and then wood.
Okay.
Like,
We have chat questions I need to answer.
oh, do you? Okay,
Yes.
go. Jump in so we can see you again.
So Shell asked if we can make fruit soda with the ginger, and yep, you absolutely can. And no, I haven't done it yet.
We'll get there.
I've only had the ginger bug for like 2 weeks, so I'm still. I did lemonade the last time, and that was a big hit. So I tried it again because why try something different when you can do something that works? I'm just kidding. It's not actually my attitude. I just wanted more lemonade.
Honestly, you like learning new stuff. It's not because
Yeah.
you're.
And Naomi asked if we just bought the KitchenAid thing, and yeah, we bought it with some of our Christmas money. Abby was kind enough to
Okay, depends on which one
donate.
you have.
No, the pasta maker.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that was a lot of our Christmas stuff. This we bought ourselves.
Yeah, that was like
That was like
last year, 2
last
years ago.
year. No, last year.
Last year. The pasta maker and the KitchenAid meat grinder, we just bought those.
And then the KitchenAid we had bought. We actually, if you go back to the video where we moved in to the house, you'll actually see the KitchenAid because that's what I was gifted for Christmas that year. So that's what I got. Okay, so it's called scratch cooking. I don't know why I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense. I would have thought of something else. But when you use raw ingredients from like the simplest base of your ingredient, it's called scratch cooking. So as you can see, we have all-purpose flour. Again, read the book. Because this is unenriched flour, and we buy it from King Arthur, and the other one it's King Arthur, and the other one is
Bob's Red Mill.
Bob's Red Mill. I was getting there. It was like 10 seconds away. So we use that, but it still has some stuff in it, like one thing in it. That's an enzyme, but it doesn't hurt my tummy. This one.
Yeah. Oh, the Bob's Red Mill doesn't have any additives. The King Arthur's, a lot of people actually prefer that for bread baking because it has an enzyme that naturally reacts with the yeast.
Okay.
It's basically a catalyst for better fermentation is all it is.
And that company is owned by the employees, huh?
Bob's Red Mill is, yeah.
Yeah.
King Arthur, I don't know if it is or isn't.
No.
But I know Bob's Red Mill is.
Yeah, we prefer that one.
And if you're wondering what this yellow extension cord is, I got a pond heater to keep our koi fish, not warm, but thawed out.
Warm, I don't want them to die.
Well, keep them thawed out because they can get cold and they just hibernate.
That extension cord is for me.
Yeah. And I had to run a second extension cord for the chicken heaters, keep them actually warm. And so I have 2 different extension cords on 2 different circuits running out there because there was too much power on one that blew a fuse.
Yeah, eventually we'll get an electrician out here to put an outside one for us.
I need like a 30 amp.
Yeah. Okay, then we have a random one that says popcorn. It's not popcorn. We put whatever we're currently snacking on. Frank, you need to, are those mine or the ones you made?
Those are yours.
The ones we bought?
Yeah.
We need those in those.
Okay.
There's only a few left. We can go buy another bag. So we have quinoa, we have black beans, we have wheat flour. So this is whatever's left from the milling. It's the, what is it? It'll get to me, but you just tell them. This one.
Oh, it's the brand. Basically, hold on. So basically, after you mill your flour, you're gonna have whole wheat and like white wheat, which is really a lot better for making bread mixed in. So you run it through some sieves, and you're at the bottom. You're left with. It's not quite like white wheat, like this is white, but it's a lot lighter and fluffier, and it has less of the bran, which is really kind of sharp. It doesn't hurt your hands, but it hurts the bread and like the consistency of the bread. So I save all those bran and that whole wheat in our wheat flour thing up there, and we can make like bran muffins and stuff like that with it.
Yeah. Alright, so we left off right there. We have white rice, because white rice is a staple. If anybody has like Chinese friends, Japanese friends, and stuff like that, like they're actually really healthy. So for people that are like, oh, rice makes you gain weight, actually figure out what the rice is doing and why it's making you gain weight. So we buy organic white rice. Usually we have oats. It looks like we need to put that on the shopping list because that's empty. And then up here, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can. You should be able to see.
Our oats are down there. We just need
Yeah.
to pull it up again.
Oh. Well, yeah, but that one says oats, so it's easier because oats are a big one that we buy in bulk.
Yeah.
And then we have my citric acid from my bath bomb making era, where I mastered how to make bath bombs. So eventually I'll get back to making them. I have all the ingredients, all the essential oils and all after that. I'll probably get back to it, so it just stays there. And then we had maseca, but that one really, we can't do it. And then we have beans, because Frank, for some reason, thinks I want beans.
Yo soy mexicano.
He wants beans. I don't like beans. Beans and me have a terrible relationship.
That's racist, Daddy.
Yeah, I know, and it's okay. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but Mexicans being racist to ourselves is totally different to white people being racist to themselves.
It wasn't actually racist, though.
Yeah, I know. And I think that's everything.
That's the everything.
Yeah. Huh?
Do you want me to get you down and get you your walker so you can show them your fruit basket thing?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. And then down there is just my party drawer whenever I ever have friends again. I'll be able to use it? Oh,
Wait.
oh, hold on.
Yep. Too fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, stay upright.
I'm trying to hold him. He's gonna do something. Yeah, every time we hold on, the quick head just think.
You having a stroke?
No, that's not how it's supposed to work.
Okay.
No, it was just my eyes, like, were trying to figure out where I was, because I, like, quickly looked this way, and so it, like, freaked me out.
You okay now?
Yeah, put my feet on the ground, that'll be good. Okay, give me this. I got it.
You got
It's locked, yes, I'm locked in.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's because I was looking at the light, and then I looked this way, and then I looked this way, so it's good.
Part of Abby's MS is that she has peripheral blindness, and it really messes with her walking around and vision and all that good stuff. So,
Yep.
all right, I'm gonna get this, and we're gonna pivot. Pivot. We're stuck. There we go. Pivot.
Can you see the bottom one or no? It's okay if you can't.
No, you can't.
That's okay. Just scoot it back and also twist it this way because we're crooked.
There we go.
And rotate it that way. No, the other way.
This way.
A little bit more. Right there. There you go.
That looks crooked.
That's it.
I guess not. Whatever.
Yeah, I know.
My head is just like that sometimes.
No, I mean, you can put it back a little bit. So this is the rest of our raw food ingredients. I obviously haven't been able or safely been allowed to get on the ladder. So I'll fix that eventually. But can you see the Craggy Farm up there? Because it's crooked too.
That is crooked. You can see arm.
Oh, well, this would fix it for me mentally. Thank you.
Much better.
Thank you. But yeah, so this is the rest of our like raw food ingredients. It's usually just fruit, veggies, and stuff like that. And then we have a couple things like this is still left from our garden last year. So we have some zucchini, some squash, and then lemons. I love lemons. We do a lot of fish because they have really healthy fats for my condition thing that's going on. And then we eat a lot of, MS. And then Frank has a lot of onions. Our house is always stocked up in onion because it's a good basic ingredient.
You just never know when you're going to need a good French onion soup.
Mm-hmm. And then down here we have ginger. And then we have turmeric that I want to make a face mask out of, you know.
That's what it is.
We usually have enough avocados to eat an avocado every other day. That's my Mexican side, knowing that this is what my body wants. And then we have garlic, and then we have honey that we get from one of our friends, and we buy it from her, and it's really yummy. And then we have the organic peanut butter for Frank, and I think that's everything. Yeah, I mean, besides our fridge, but we're not going in there. We usually
We're
shop.
not going there.
No, we could, but no.
Yeah.
We usually shop once a week, and it averages. If we're not getting meat with our beef guy, we usually spend about what, like
$40-50.
yeah, for the month or whatever.
No, for the week.
Oh no, for the month for him.
Oh. Are you asking me or are you telling
Yeah.
me? On meat for the month for him, probably like $150.
Yeah, but that includes that sometimes that goes up and down depending on how much meat we want from him. So that one varies.
And how much of our own stuff we're
Yeah.
eating, like the chicken.
So realistically, we're averaging about $100 of groceries a week. That's factoring in all our meat and then all our veggies, all that stuff. It's about 100, which we would go to Sam's back in the day. And a trip to Sam's would be 400. So back in the day, when I was doing the budget and all that and stuff, we were spending like $400 to $600 on groceries, but that was also including going out to eat with the church and stuff like that we used to go to, because we would go out to eat like 3 times a week with them. So yeah, currently we're averaging about $100 of groceries a week, which is pretty good considering it made me lose a bunch of weight. So for everybody doing Ozempic currently,
Don't.
and it's only $100 a week for groceries, and you'll naturally lose weight. So, and I don't want to lose weight anymore. I'm really skinny. But yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, there's not much. We need to go grocery shopping eventually again.
All right. Well, we've been going for like 50 minutes now, so I think
Oh my
we should
gosh, get rid of it.
we should wrap it up.
Yeah, it was
Anyway.
nice seeing you guys again.
Again, I'm Frank,
And I'm Abby.
and together we're Frabby Farm.
Yep.
And we will.
See you on the next one. If you watch this video, give us a like or subscribe.
If you
Not
actually made it
because-
all the way through this video,
Oh yeah, we don't
go ahead and subscribe. You're our
Yeah.
people.
we don't need to have those, but at the same time it does help, and we'll keep giving you. We will keep giving you as much information that we've learned in the last pretty much decade at this point about food for free. Like, we'll give you as much information as we can. Ooh, eggs! Yeah, so like, subscribe. If you don't like YouTube or you like social media, follow us on Frabby Farm. Online the only thing I have is Instagram. So yeah, follow us on there. And then let us know if you followed us from the video to our account. And I think we're gonna eat breakfast now, and I'm gonna get out of here because I am getting a little vertigoed with the view.
Be a weeble.
Huh?
Be a weeble.
I
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
know. Turn them off.
Adios.
Adios.
Vaya con Dios.
Later.